Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for this meeting here today, but I'd really like to thank Chair Yellen for being here with us today to discuss the state of the economy and your role in ensuring that a full recovery is achieved for all. As a result of your herculean efforts, the efforts of Democrats in Congress and the Obama administration, we have truly made tremendous progress since the darkest days of the financial crisis. Over the past 71 consecutive months, our economy has added more than 14 million private sector jobs, and the unemployment rate has fallen by more than half. But despite this commendable progress, significant work remains. Wages have yet to see real gains. 7.8 million workers remain jobless. 6 million workers are involuntarily working part-time jobs. And another 2 million Americans indicate they would join the workforce if only the economy were strong enough to support them. With inflation consistently running below target, I wonder whether the expected path for further raising rates over the course of 2016 may overemphasize concerns about inflation and underestimate the weakness in our labor market, and I look forward to your comments on this issue. Absent a full recovery, I fear that further raising rates may be a step that takes us further away from what is needed to ensure that the needs of vulnerable populations are met. At today's hearing, I also hope we can explore the ramifications of an exit strategy that relies heavily on paying private sector banks not to lend the funds they hold in reserve, and discuss reasonable alternatives that may exist that do not involve a massive transfer of wealth from the Federal Reserve to private sector banks. I just wonder if it is possible for these funds to be used for workers who are really worried about whether or not they're going to have a pension, or if there can be some social responsibility investment with these funds to help our workers and vulnerable populations. Finally, many of us have been very patient about the implementation of the living wills. And you know, this is a requirement in the Dodd-Frank Act, and it's designed to end too big to fail. And I know that you have to give careful consideration to all of this, but after one, not two, but 5 submissions, the Federal Reserve has yet to impose consequences for living wills that are not credible. What can we do about this? It's time that we understand that we have given a lot of opportunities to the banks to get it right, and they haven't done that. Chair Yellen, I look forward to hearing your views on the economy, and I welcome the opportunity to discuss how to be more effectively, we can more effectively elevate the needs of the most vulnerable populations and promote a safe and sound financial system. And I want you to know that our audience today is made up of workers who really want to hear you talk about this, so I would welcome opportunities to address some of their concerns. I yield back the balance of my time.